Welcome back to the road to 10 pull ups, and this is week 4. I just had a bit of a long break, the longest one so far in this series, so I feel a bit lethargic and a bit fatter than I was. And week 3 wasn't a really good week for me. I had one day where I basically just didn't work out properly, and my max is still a 3. After 3 pull ups, I just gas out. So yeah, for week 4, the plan was still the same. As usual, I started with scapular pull-ups. Again, as always, trying to get my shoulder blades and scapulars activated. And yeah, I did like 6 sets of 8 to 10. But then I started to feel a bit stuck. Then after that came the dead hangs. And they went absolutely horribly. I only did them twice for like 30 seconds because I just wasn't feeling them at all. I mean, it felt useless. I was like, is this actually helping me? And I felt the effect of my holiday, of just eating bad food the entire time. So normally I would carry on, but on that day I just wasn't feeling it. So I just stopped at 2 dead hangs and moved on to assistant band pull-ups. Now, let me tell you what exactly I mean by when I said I just felt a bit stuck. When I did my assistant band pull ups, the amount of reps never got higher, and they've been the same for like 1.5 or even 2 weeks now. And I just always get tired so quickly. I mean, it's like the first set is amazing. I do like 7, maybe 8, but then it just gradually goes down extremely quickly, and I lose power and strength in my arms very quickly. And it's been like this for almost 2 weeks now. And it's the same thing with actual reps as well. I can do about 3 pull ups, but then on the fourth one, I'm just extremely tired. Like I can't move at all. And then if I try again, that 3 turns into 2, then that 2 into 1. And eventually, by like the fourth or fifth set, I'm just fully gassed out and making no progress whatsoever. Especially because I went from 0 to 3 pull ups pretty quickly. I mean, by week 2, I was already at 3. I followed the plan perfectly and it worked. And now I've been consistently at 3 as well. But I just don't feel this week, the week before, I have made any improvements. It just feels I'm doing 3 pull ups and it's getting gassed out. And with the assistant band pull ups, I'm doing like 8 and then gradually going down and down and down. Now, again, this could be my impatience because, as I said in week 1, I'm pretty impatient when it comes to making improvements. And just as a person, I'm pretty impatient. So, it could be that I'm just getting too impatient and not waiting long enough. But in all honesty, I just don't feel I'm making any progress. And things on day 9 got even worse. The day started off bad even before I made it to the calisthenics park. I think today is day 9 of the challenge or series, and today I have school a little bit later, so I decided why not wake up earlier. It's like 7:10, and get like 1 hour workout in. And yeah, at the moment I'm actually pissed because I missed my train. But yeah, it happens. And obviously, at the beginning, I always start with scapular pull ups. I don't even think these are going to help me that much anymore. I just do them because they've become routine and I just feel activated at the beginning of my workout. Now, during this time, I had made a slight adjustment to my routine. And that change was not fully going to failure because I just tired myself out. My body has to get used to me doing multiple reps of multiple exercises. So for pull ups and assistant band pull ups, I stopped just before my max. So that's 2 for pull ups and about 4 for assistant band pull ups, and did those multiple times. And I did those for a couple of sets. And day 9 was one of those days where things just don't go in your favor. I mean, I was just in a bad mood, nothing was working. I was doing the exercises, but I was like half doing them. I don't know what it was. Maybe I was just tired. Maybe it's because I woke up earlier than I could have. But it just was a bad day. And again, I felt stuck. I just felt like I wasn't making any improvements. and I kinda had a mini crash out. 2 back-to-back training days which didn't turn out the way I expected them to, and I just feel extremely stuck. I mean, it's like the first 3 came completely easily, but now I don't know if it's my impatience or the fact that I just came from like a holiday of just not doing anything. It just feels I just feel stuck, and I'm honestly worrying now if I can get those 10 pull-ups. Because as you know, I started this because I figured out I couldn't do a 10. Because the main reason I started this was because I couldn't do a single one. Now I'm trying to get to 10. And I'm seeing all these other guys next to me just doing the craziest skills you'll ever see, and I'm like, why can't I do that? And honestly, I feel stuck and frustrated at the moment, and it's just like, yeah, I don't know exactly how to explain it, but it just feels like I'm slowing down. And also, as a kid, I had this like habit, like always starting stuff. It goes well, then as soon as it goes wrong, I just like stop. I would say in the last like 2 years, when I like turned 16, 17, it has improved. But yeah, it's still sometimes there. But I'm definitely not gonna give up. This week, these 2 days, this week has been horrible. But you just have to try. Just try and keep going, and yeah, hopefully it works out. Also, not just doing the 10 pull-ups, it's recording them, editing the videos, making the videos, uploading them, and also now school's back on. In the moment I have quite a few tests. I actually don't know if you can hear me because I am outside and with the cars and stuff. But yeah, it's just things are back on, and yeah. But yeah, we keep trying. Now, after that little monologue I had of just saying all my emotions which I felt at that moment, I went back home and did some more research on how to do more pull-ups. And I came across one small detail, or I guess 2 small details, which could help me a lot. And those were having a different grip, as in having the grip more like this, with your knuckles showing up. And the other one was trying to imagine that you're breaking the bar or bending the bar like this. Now, obviously, I didn't go to the calisthenics park in the last few days, but I have been practicing this new grip technique. That sounds crazy if I say it like that. But yeah, I have been practicing this new grip. Basically, the way I'm practicing is I'm using this pipe in the basement of my apartment building to practice the grip. So instead of holding it like this, I think I'm meant to hold it with my knuckles facing up more like this. And also, throughout random points during the day, I was just visualizing how breaking the bar would feel like. I mean, I was doing this quite often. So yeah, with those small details in mind, let's see how day 10 will be. So yeah. As always, in the beginning, stayed with me, I did some scapular pull ups. And this time, I really tried bending the bar, as you can see here. Then after those, I did a couple of warm-up dead hangs, only for about 30 seconds. I did those a few times just to get myself warmed up. Then after that, I wanted to see my max reps. I wanted to see if changing the grip and imagining breaking the bar would make a difference. And it actually did. I did 5 reps in a row. Now, yes, I was struggling for that 5th rep, but it still counts. The moment I did 5 pull-ups, I felt relieved, and I was like, finally, I did more than 3. And for me, right, I know it hasn't been that long, but for some reason, for me, it feels like it's been a long time. I mean, this is just week 4, and I'm at 5 already. I'm already halfway there. That's progress, in my opinion. And I think my nervous system is finally getting used to the movement and the action because your nervous system has to adapt, and that takes some time. And after this, I did more reps, not until failure of pull-ups and assistant band pull-ups. And at the end, I also did some Australian pull-ups. And one thing which had changed is that I got fatigued a lot slower. Like yes, in the end I was tired, but earlier I became fatigued so quickly. Now it took longer, so that is progress as well. But there is one small thing though. My left shoulder, like here, I think it's my front delt, or like my bicep does hurt a little. Other than that, I have made progress. And now I'm up to 5 pull-ups. And this just proves that if you have a plan, stick to it. Eventually, you will progress. So yeah, that's been it for week 4. I'm halfway there, and I'll see you next week for week 5. And if you haven't yet, please like and subscribe and check out week 1, 2, and 3.